Hi, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Welcome to my channel, Alchemy of Twins with me, Kiki. This is a Divine Masculine mind reading. And this week we commemorate the dead. So this is a good week to visit the cemetery, offer prayers up for the holy souls, implore the holy saints. The veil is the thinnest this week. Happy Feast of the Saints, Feast of the Holy Souls in Purgatory, and may they rest in peace. Let perpetual light shine upon them, Lord. I greet you in the love and light of the one infinite creator, Adonai. We communicate now. God, send forth your spirit, and they shall be created, and you shall renew the face of the earth. Lord, you did instruct the faithful by the light of your spirit. Grant that by that same spirit we may judge prudently and always rejoice in his comforting. Amen. Salvation is of the Lord. May your salvation, O Lord, be ever upon us. Let's find out what Divine Masculine's been thinking about you, Divine Feminine. How he's been feeling. How does he view and perceive you? What does he want this week? And what will he do next? What are his next moves? But first we're going to find out what he was feeling prior to this video. Hail, bright star of the sea, God's own mother blessed, ever sinless virgin, gate of heavenly rest, taking that sweet Ave from which Gabriel came. Peace confirm within us, you changed Eve's name. Break the cups of stutters, light on binders pour, all our ills expelling, every bliss implore. Show thyself a mother, may the word divine. Born first an infant, hear our prayers through thine. Virgin all excelling, mildest of the mild. Freed from guilt, preserve us, pure and undefiled. Make our way all spotless, keep our path secure, till we find in Jesus and our divine masculine joy forevermore. Yud He Vav He, Shin Aleph He, He Aleph Aleph. The Hermit, wisdom of solitude. He was being silent, but that's because he just needed to be alone so he could think, process his thoughts, figure things out in his life. Why was he being so alone? He was learning something maybe, or training. Wisdom of solitude. He was definitely learning something. Maybe about you, because there's a woman here. And she's blue. Maybe he learned that Divine Feminine is an enlightened being. She's like an avatar. An avatar is an enlightened being. That's what that means. Sweet treat. Oh, he was indulging too. It was like he was having his male, man cave, male time, maybe hanging out with his friends, drinking beer, watching football, maybe processing with his friends and alone. It's like maybe hanging out with his mother. Maybe she cooked him dinner or made his favorite. Maybe he's celebrating his birthday. Sweet treat, 50, and wisdom of the hermit. Maybe he's getting like advice from his mother here, or a sister, someone who makes him feel like home. She cooks, maybe one of his favorite meals or something, or his favorite, it looks like dessert. Maybe his favorite dessert is chocolate cupcakes. There's chocolate cupcakes, there's peaches, candy, strawberries. Maybe he's eating like all the Halloween candy. Maybe he just wanted to be alone so he could like eat Halloween candy. But I think he's hanging out with like his sister. This also could be you. So maybe he's thinking that, when he spends time alone, he thinks how sweet you are. You do all these nice things for him, and he really appreciates you. I make time to recharge my battery because the world needs my energetic light. So that's what his intention was, to recharge his battery, because he knows when he doesn't take the time out to be alone, process his thoughts, then he goes, parties through the weekend and then goes back to work. Then he acts like an a-hole because he didn't take the time to recharge his battery so that he could be an energetic light in the world. He went, all burnt out, like a workhorse, burning the candle at both ends, too many irons in the fire. And then he's grumpy. So yeah, even the grimace on that woman's face makes me think that he knows that he could even be grumpy towards you if he doesn't recharge. So he was taking time out. Maybe he needed extended time to take out. Maybe everything in his life was just pressing in on him and he was overwhelmed and it was just a lot to deal with, and he really needed like a little vacation for himself to just be quiet, be alone. Maybe it was like a week without his kids, and maybe maybe the mother had the kids and he just took that time to be alone. And maybe he checked in with his mother or his sister, or his family or something. Maybe he's introverted, but then when he hangs out with his family, extroverted. So some people, they recharge through extroversion and some people recharge through introversion. I think he's more introverted, but family is kind of like a form of recharging for him. So that's what he was doing maybe today, yesterday, this past week. Maybe it was like his, maybe he celebrated like a nephew or a niece's birthday, or went to like a birthday party, or one of his children had a birthday. Also, maybe he was just overwhelmed because one of his children did have a birthday, or there was like a family event and he had to hang out with the children's mother and he had to recharge from that. If he's divorced, North Star, new direction. Definitely in this time that he spent alone, he decided he's going to go in a new direction. So this probably is in regards to you, Divine Feminine, because you are his true north. The North Star, it never moves. It remains solid in one place. It's one of those stars that doesn't move. Uri Geller talks about it here in his book. True North. Polaris, the North Star, appears in the northern constellation of Ursa Minor. That's the little bear. And it is the brightest star in the sky, visible to the naked eye. Unlike all the other stars in the sky, it sits in the same place from dawn to dusk, neither rising nor setting. So it's always a reliable way to find the direction of north. So he's really been thinking about true north and going in that direction. Maybe he's been looking at Polaris, looking at the stars, connecting with, when you look at the stars and you recognize them and you take the time to look up and connect, they talk to you. They do. That's how extraterrestrials talk to you. They talk to you through the stars. And so he's connecting. It's good when he takes that time out. Maybe he sits outside under the stars before he goes to bed and just sits with himself and listens to his thoughts to see what he's been thinking and feeling. Let's see what he was thinking and feeling when he did that, looked at the stars. What did he think and feel about his Divine Feminine when he was looking at the stars? Signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. Yep, the stars were talking to him. They were giving him signs and clues about you. Look, she's wearing a wedding veil. She's very mindful, very demure, very cutesy. No, she's not cutesy. She's got way too much makeup on. But she's pretending to be demure. Maybe he thinks you pretend to be demure, but really you're a vixen and a siren beneath that veil. So maybe he's trying to figure you out. So let's find out this week. Let's see what the prediction is, what he's thinking about you now from this moment forward, and what he's feeling and how he's viewing and perceiving you, and what he wants, wishes, and desires with you this week, and what he's going to do about getting what he wants. Divine Masculine always gets what he wants. This reading is available on my YouTube channel. You can purchase it in the link in the pinned comment, and it will open up when you click on the Return to Merchant button on the PayPal confirmation page. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I leave you in love and light, and I wish you well. For those of you that are continuing with me, I appreciate all your support. It's always an honor to read for you. So this is what he thinks about you, Divine Feminine. Wow, relationship bliss. He thinks you're on point. Look, she's on point. You're graceful. You're elegant. You're like a little ballerina. You're a breath of fresh air. You light up the room. He just thinks you're so pretty and you're like eye candy. Also, he thinks that you're being very harmonious with him. Like you're bringing him love. You're bringing him love. You're sending him love. And it's a high vibration. The golden hair is like an angelic disposition. And you have a grace about you lately. Look, she's got rosy cheeks. So he thinks you are very cutesy. Very cutesy. How does he feel about you?